Ever wonder why you got into NLP, personal development, or self-help to begin with? Stay tuned. Hey, this is Damon from NLP Gym. Neuro-linguistic programming is the study and the technology of creating the life that you desire. And for the past several years, I've been studying and mastering NLP in order to create the life that I have always desired and to help you now create the life that you desire. So if that sounds good, please click subscribe to this YouTube channel so you can get these videos on a regular basis. I'm actually in New Orleans right now. This is where I'm from originally. I don't live here now. I'm just back in town visiting. I was in the French Quarter trying to get this epic video. I've really been trying to improve my videos on YouTube lately. And I was in the French Quarter trying to get this outstanding video that people would love and that would get a lot of views, and I just couldn't get it to be what I wanted it to be. I even got some great drone shots that I wanted to use to add more production value. I just realized that it doesn't really matter. It's about the message that I express here and how clear and well I can do it so that you get something out of this, that you get the value out of it. So now I'm just in a suburb right now, right outside of New Orleans, near the airport, and it's just you and me. So here's the message that I wanted to deliver. I went to Walmart. I was just looking for a detergent because I wanted to wash my Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu gi after going to practice, and I had some other clothes that I wanted to wash, so I wanted to wash in my Airbnb. It's huge, it's massive. It's one of those super Walmarts, so I just want to get in and out. And I see someone who works there, and I walk up to her. She's a middle-aged woman, maybe a little bit older than middle age. Yeah, definitely older than middle age. And I ask her, I said, "Excuse me, can you tell me where the detergent is?" She doesn't even turn around and look at me. And she pauses for a long time. So I'm thinking, did she hear me or is she ignoring me? And after a few moments, without even turning around and looking at me, she says, "It's on the other side of the store," which doesn't tell me very much. I said, "Can you please tell me which aisle it's on? Because that'll just give me the exact information I need to know so I can go find the detergent and get out of there." And she slowly turns and looks at me. It was kind of like this. And the look she gave me was one of apathy and nearly disgust. It was almost like she was disgusted by me asking her that question and that I wasn't worth her time. And she finally says, "No, I don't know what aisle it's on. I can't tell you that." And that was it. She wasn't going to help me in any other way. And I just wanted to get away from her, which is probably what she wanted. She just was like, "Get away from me, don't talk to me." Now here's the thing. I know how much it must suck to work at Walmart. I know it must suck really, really bad to be at that age working for Walmart. So the woman has my sympathy. However, this is the message that I'm trying to communicate when it comes to personal development. Why do we do it? Why do we want to help ourselves? What is self-help all about? What is NLP all about? It's that instead of being angry and bitter about whatever situation you're in, and believe me, I know that life isn't fair. You know, who knows what her backstory was? Maybe she has every excuse to be bitter and angry, and maybe she grew up poor, didn't have the opportunity to go to college and all those things. So I totally get that. But no matter who you are, where you are, male or female, young or old, overweight or underweight, or healthy or not healthy, or whatever it is, the idea behind personal development and self-help is that you can get better, that you're not stuck with whatever the cards that life has handed you. And if you really believe that you can't improve your life, if you believe that you can't improve yourself, that's going to probably make you a very bitter person. And if you end up working at a place like Walmart when you're in your 60s, that is not going to feel good. But know that that is something you can change. And so here's the other thing too. I've known people who truly believe that they can't help themselves, they can't improve their lives. And in some way that's freeing to them. It's sort of like the ignorance is bliss route. And I'm not anyone to decide or say to anyone else that that is the wrong way to go about life. I'm not here to tell anyone what is the right way to go about life. What I am doing, though, is offering solutions, offering techniques, offering value in any way that I can to help people who want to change their life, who believe they can change their life, who believe they can improve their lives, who believes in developing themselves. And that is not about hitting a specific goal or joining the millionaire club or getting the job of a CEO so that you can bump shoulders with other CEOs and say, haha, I did it too. That's not what it's about. It is about growing yourself. It is about being better off tomorrow than you are today. It's about being better off now than you were yesterday, a week ago, a month ago, years ago. And that's the whole thing, is when you lose sight of that, when you disconnect from the idea of why you got into this to begin with, which is that idea that you have control enough over yourself and your life to improve it. When you lose touch with that, that's when we start getting angry and bitter. And we can lose touch of that even when we're the go-getters, even when we're accomplishing a lot, because then we start to think that it's in the accomplishment, and it's not. It's about progress. It's that ability that everyone has to decide that they want a better life, that they want to improve themselves, that you want a better life, that you want to improve yourself, and doing it, taking action. And for me, NLP was what gave me the tools to do that. Of course, I wanted it before I learned NLP. I was doing a lot of things to do it. I was actually pretty good at the health part, but I couldn't figure out what was making me sad. I couldn't figure out what was making me depressed. And NLP gave me the tools, but I had to seek that out. Nobody came up to me and said, here's some NLP, improve yourself, this is what works, it's a set path, just do it. I had to find NLP, and I found it because I kept looking. I knew that I could make myself happy. I knew that I could improve my life. I knew that I could be better. I just needed some guidance, and that's what NLP gave me. So you got into this for a reason, and I'm pretty sure it's the reason that I just mentioned, that you know deep down inside, or you got hooked on this idea, just like me, that you can improve your life, that you can improve yourself, and always, and physically, mentally, financially. You got stuck on that idea, and then you started reading books, you started going to workshops, you started watching my videos as well as other people's videos, and you started taking action and doing things to improve yourself in your life. So take a moment to look back, and go back as far as you can. If you can remember the first time you decided to read a self-help book, the first time you went to a workshop, the first time you bought an online training, the first time you started watching videos about how to make your life better, look how far you've come. So maybe you haven't hit your first million. Maybe you are still 20 pounds overweight. Maybe you still have problems like everybody else. But how much better off are you now than you were when you first started this journey? Take note of that, acknowledge that. It's so important. Put yourself in the present and look back in that time and see how far you've come. Once you do that, look into the future, knowing how much you've been able to improve yourself and your life, really connecting with that idea that it's in your hands, that you can do this, you can change and make progress. Where do you want to go from here? Where does that idea take you? And be very clear about that idea for yourself, because this is about you. You're doing it for you, not because other people think you should, not because you think you should make the money that your friends are making, or that your parents think you should make, or have the career, the job that everyone else is telling you should do. This is about you. So it's personal development, not other people development. It's self-help, not other help. So this is about you. Where do you go from here? Check out my website, nlp-gym.com. There you will find some free NLP training. I even have some free hypnotic inductions. Just download it to your iPad, to your phone, or your computer, and kick back and relax and let my voice take you to better confidence, higher self-esteem. Also, check out my Facebook page. There you can find out whatever it is that I'm up to, like new online trainings that I'm putting out there, or talks that I might be giving in your area, or any new free stuff that I'm giving away. If you like this video, please click like right down here, and also remember to subscribe by also clicking the subscribe button. Take care.